Do you feel like someone purposely removed Mo3's gun out of his car?
Yeah, I do. Something will add up.
Was there a gun in the car?
He kept it on him. I believe he ran out of time.
All right, so look, man. For the last 4 years, there's been a lot of speculation surrounding the death of late Dallas rapper Mo3. He was gunned down broad daylight on the highway, Interstate 35 East in Oak Cliff. And the big question is, why did he exit his vehicle? Why didn't he just drive away? What made Mo3 decide to get out of his car in the middle of the highway and attempt to make a run for it? Well, I'll give you my personal opinion here. Now, for those of you who don't know, I've been covering Mo3 content for the last going on 7 years now, I want to say. Yeah, once he dropped 219 Happy Birthday Rollie, that's when I made my first Mo3 video. Ever since then, my channel has primarily been Mo3 content. Even after his death, right? That brings me back to that, November 11th, 2020. What made Mo3 choose to hop out of his car and run away versus just driving away? Now, all of this is speculation, just my opinion. I've spoken about it on past videos, but this is like the number one question I get asked. Why did Mo3 hop out of his car? Hey, I wish I knew. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer for you, but I will give you my theory. Now, if you guys didn't know, the night before his death, when he was at Jossie Banks' house, he actually said something to her that was kind of crazy. According to her, at least, she claims he told her he had a feeling that they was going to come and get him that night. So he already was on alert. I don't know if this was a joke or not. She said he said it in a joking way. But my brother in Christ, we don't joke like that. So he said it for a reason. But nonetheless, her and her siblings, her sisters, I guess they cooked Mo3 some food. You know, he ate food that night. Clapped Jossie Banks' cheek. Man, get mad, Jossie Banks' baby dad, dude. And the next morning, he woke up. You know, all of the paranoia from the following night telling her that he feels like somebody's going to come and get him. Hey, he survived the night. Now he got to go head out to this movie shoot. And he leaves Jossie Banks' house. But the problem is, he didn't know people was waiting on him outside that entire night. The whole night when he was clapping cheek, eating all the good food, Jossie Banks' baby dad, dude, and Keywan White, aka Chico, they was allegedly setting up this murder of Mo3. According to cell phone data and things of that nature, law enforcement did link Keywan White's phone to the location of Jossie Banks' house. So yeah, he camped out that entire night waiting for Mo3 to leave. And allegedly the only reason they didn't go into the apartment that night is because the kids was there. Now I don't know how true that is, but nonetheless, Mo3 leaves her house. He's driving to his movie shoot, and he notices a car has been following him. Now there's been reports that Mo3 stopped by a gas station. I don't know if that's true or not either, but it was a report saying he stopped by a gas station trying to lose him. And then he left the gas station and got on the highway. And once he was on that highway, we all know what happens next. Now my theory here, just looking at the footage, just taking into account of the interviews that Rainwater did, where he went in depth of the conversation he was having with Mo3 as Mo3 was in the middle of being murdered, I concluded this is what happened, and this is the reason why Mo3 got out of his vehicle and decided to run. So once you saw the all-black Chevy Camaro pull up alongside of Mo3, Mo3 kind of jerks his vehicle. And to me, that indicates that they were shooting at Mo3. while he was in the car that was trying to like kill him then. But they couldn't get him because traffic was behind him. So that's when they drove up, kind of parked the Camaro horizontally on the freeway to block Mo3 in. And I know you're probably thinking, well, how in the hell is a Chevy Camaro is going to block the entire freeway? He still should have driven through that instead of getting out of his car and running away. But the problem is, I think the car malfunctioned. Again, the car was definitely shot up. Even during the phone call with Rainwater said while he was in the car, "Hey, they shooting, Rain, they shooting." So that lets you know right there that he was indeed inside of the vehicle being shot at. So once he was getting shot at, maybe that did something to the car, I don't know. Messed up the engine, flattened the tire. Who knows, fam? I'm just throwing hypotheticals out there. But whatever happened, it caused him to get out of the car. It was enough damage that he got out of the car. So after the car got shot up and he notices that they're parking their car, initially he get out of his because he ready to have a shootout. He got out of the car, walked around the car, went to his passenger side, trying to retrieve his firearm. Now that's another video for another day. Some people say that the gun was moved from the car and that's why Mo3 couldn't get to his gun. But you have people like his manager, Rainwater, they're under the belief that he just ran out of time. And I think both points are valid. I mean, you can tell exactly what he was planning on doing when he got out of his car. If he was planning on running, he would have ran as soon as he got out of his car. He would have had a head start because they wasn't even out of the vehicle yet. They didn't get out of the vehicle until they saw him walking around his car. So technically, if his initial thought was to run away, he probably could have got away. But his first thought was to have a shootout. And when he went to the passenger side, he even kept the door open to use as coverage. There's no doubt about it. He went to the passenger side to get his gun because he was about to have a shootout. But nonetheless, he couldn't get to it. And that's when he ran away. If you pay attention, they started shooting at the car. Once Mo3 was at the passenger side of his car and was looking for his gun, the guy started shooting at Mo3's car again. And when Mo3 noticed he was getting shot at again, he did what anybody would do. He tried to make a run for it. Honestly, I don't even know if the vehicle was malfunctioning or not. The car maybe was still drivable, but him choosing to have that shootout right there, it's impossible for him to even try to drive away at this point. Honestly, Mo3 had a few options. I think he could have maybe attempted to drive away, even if that means going the opposite way, right? Driving the opposite way in traffic. I'm getting up out of here, fam. Y'all got me messed up. But if I was right and something did happen with the car after it got shot up, instead of trying to have a shootout, you should have just hopped out of the car and ran. You had a head start. So I do think Mo3 had a couple of ways he could have got out of this situation. But he's a gang and evil twin. He's not about to run away from these people if he didn't have to. He was ready to have a shootout. He was about to turn that freeway into a 3-point contest. Ultimately, long story short, the reason he got out of the car is because they shot up the car. And when they shot up his car, he got out to defend himself. But if you ask me, he fell right into the trap. These guys already knew that Mo3 didn't have a gun in that car. You think they was camped out outside of Jossie Banks' house that entire night and didn't think to check his car? Man, it ain't no telling who was in that house with Jossie Banks people. Hey, tell him you need something from the car real quick. It's that easy, bro, and boom. You get what I'm saying? But I gotta put that on Mo3. Because there's no way possible you're in your enemy's territory like this, not strapped up. I'm not even a gang and evil twin, but there's no way I would even walk in that woman's house without a gun on me. Let alone walking out of the house without a gun on me. What you leave it in your car for? You get what I'm saying? But then that brings me to this. Did somebody in the house tell Mo3 they was uncomfortable with guns in the house? just for him to have to keep it out there in the car. Hey man, it definitely makes you think. Cause there's no way possible I do not think this man would have just left his gun in the car overnight. While in Oak Cliff. It had to be something, bro. Something had to happen. Somebody moved that gun. Either they moved that gun, or when Mo3's car was getting shot and he hit the brake so fast, maybe the gun fell out the seat, flew under the seat or something, I don't know. But that gun definitely was not in the spot where he left it. In conclusion, that's why I think Mo3 got out of his car instead of just driving away. And that's because he was under the assumption that he had a gun in his vehicle and he was about to defend himself. And I mean, bro, even look at the footage. They letting him walk around the car, open the passenger's door up, search for a gun. They didn't even bother him until he tried to run away. And that lets me know they wasn't worried about him finding a gun. He was no threat at all. He didn't have a weapon. But yeah, I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt. But when it comes to Mo3's Honda being shot up, several witnesses have actually told the police, hey, they were shooting at him while he was in the car. So like, I'm not just making that up. Initially, I do think that's the reason he got out of the car, because now he's getting out his weapon so he could defend himself. But unfortunately, his weapon wasn't where he put it, and he had to try and get away the quickest way he could think of while being shot at. But as of now, case is still unsolved. Hasn't even been a trial date yet. My guess is ballistic evidence is playing a huge role in this investigation. The shell casings that they found on the highway, they said it was from some type of high-power rifle. And what they're trying to do now is link Keywan White to any type of rifle at all. And if they could somehow link him to a rifle that spits out those type of shell casings, that would definitely be a home run for the case. You also got other evidence. I don't know if this is true or not, but it's been reported that nearby businesses, they have footage of Mo3 actually running on the freeway. Like, not the dash cam footage that y'all see in my video right here, but footage we haven't even seen yet. They're saying nearby businesses, some of their cameras picked up like the chase. They got video footage of the Camaro following Mo3. They're saying that a gas station that's near the highway, it has footage of Mo3 actually running on the highway. Like, you can see Mo3 being chased. And of course, you got traffic cameras. So they're linking all of this together and trying to illustrate the story. Piece the puzzle together. I mean, obviously they have different footage that we haven't seen yet. What do you think the picture, the still shot of the guy with the mask on, what do you think that came from? That's not the dash cam footage. That's a still shot from a different video. So yeah, they got a lot of evidence that we haven't even seen yet. I'm also hearing that one of the neighbors of Jossie Bank, they had a Ring doorbell camera, and it actually picked up these guys camping outside of the apartment. Again, that's hearsay, she say, but that's what I got for now. And I'll catch y'all up on another video if I hear any more information. But anyway, man, how y'all feel about this? Let me know in the comment section, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. Hey, man, follow me on Instagram, TZFBaby252. Boy, I cannot wait for them to start locking up other people that had stuff to do with this death. You heard it, right? I'm praying on y'all downfall. Long live Mo3 food. I'm gone.
Prolific.
Ay, bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Ay, bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry.